What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about helping out any of you producers or artists out there who might be struggling to mix your vocals either for your own project or for someone else. I thought this video would be a really good introductory video into some plugins which might be able to help you in your mixing chain of recording and mixing vocals and getting them sounding polished. Now, the whole disclaimer of this video is these are not plugins where if you just put this one plugin in the chain, it's going to instantly make your vocals ready. But the whole idea is it is a plugin for your vocals which will get you started in the chain and get you about 60-70% there for cleaning up the vocal and making it sound polished. Now, that's the whole point of these plugins. So hopefully by introducing these plugins to you, you might be able to find one plugin which suits you. We're going to be comparing them against each other. Now, I am a Waves audio user when it comes to VST plugins. I'm very biased towards it because I've never seen the need to change. But luckily, they have 4 vocal plugins, which all of them have very good features which could help you get your vocals sounding right off the bat a lot better and a lot more polished. And we're going to be comparing them in today's video. All of the plugins as well, I will leave a link below in the comments and the description if you want to check them out on the Waves Audio website after this video. And of course, if you're not already, make sure you smash the subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel, especially if you're a music producer or an artist on the grind. This channel is here to help you out. So these are all the plugins we're going to be comparing today. We have the JJP Vocals, the Jack Joseph Vocals. We have the Butch Vig Vocals. We have the Silk Vocals, and we have the CLA Vocals from the Chris Lord or whatever. I don't even know. I can't even read that, to be honest. But yeah, this is the plugins that we're going to be comparing today. Now, I have composed this very rough vocal take. That's the whole idea I wanted, because I didn't want to give you a polished vocal because that would be cheating. So the vocal I've recorded today, one take. The only thing I've done, disclaimer, is use the Waves real-time tune, which to be fair I use, and I'll leave a link below if you want to check this out as well. But we just got a little bit of pitch correction just, to get us started. But the main feature of this video is the plugin we're adding afterwards. So let's first have a listen to my mere vocal take. I've even crafted some nice little lyrics just for you in this video.
I'm mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
So there you go. I actually just realised I've messed up the lyrics already. It's meant to say choice, not noise. But hey, here we go. That's how raw this vocal take is. It was the first vocal take I did, and I got the lyrics wrong. But we're sticking with it because we need transparency if we're comparing plugins. So yeah, that's the dry one. The first one we're going to be doing is the JJP Vocals. And what I'm going to be doing is, because the whole idea, this plugins in this video is for someone who's struggling to mix vocals. Now, so I'm going to be trying to find a preset first and then adjusting. I feel like that would be the best way, because not everyone watching this video knows how, all the intricacies of mixing vocals. So hopefully presets can be a big savior, and I use presets to get me started as well. So we're going to use presets at first, go through them, try and find one nice one, and we'll do some little adjustments. And then when I'm happy with every single mix that we've done on each one, we're going to compare them at the end and decide which one's the best one. Now, we're starting with the JJP Vocals. Let's drag this track in and let's see what it sounds just straight off the bat.
I'm mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay, so we have a little bit of reverb, and it's a lot more crisper, which is quite nice. So if you're looking for a crisp vocal, that's really good off the bat. Let's just have a quick look through some presets quickly. So we've got the warm vocal. Don't really want... To be fair, it's quite a tinny vocal, so maybe let's try the warm one.
I'm mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
I actually quite like this, the SPW vocal. It's made it sound very clean, and we've also still...
Mixing
it's added a little bit of thickness
my
to it.
voice,
Let's just
trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay, I'm a big fan of that, big fan of that. Let's see, we've got presence here, attitude, attack, space, magic, and main. Let's just...
in my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay, I quite like that. All of a sudden, the vocals got a lot of presence. So, yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because, again, this is about getting us 60-70% there. So I'm going to leave that as it is for now, and we'll come back to that. Now we're going to compare the CLA Vocals. Now, I've done a whole video on this recently, so I'm really trusting that this plugin is going to come through for me. Now, firstly, let's listen again what it sounds like off the bat.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down.
Okay, so we've basically been chucked in the chamber, and there's a little bit of a loudness boost. That's what I've taken away from that. So let's start going through the presets. I will warn you, some of them are a little bit more bold than others, but we're going to roll with it.
In my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay.
In my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Oh, I like play-by-play. It's made the vocal sound very clean.
Mixing my voice,
A little bit tinny.
trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay. Well, maybe I'll go this
Mixing
one.
my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the
okay. Add a
mix
bit of width.
down?
Maybe I'll add some eighths in there.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay, it's quite nice. I like play-by-play. I also did like the sound of face-to-face dry. Let's quickly go back to that quickly.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
I really like the presence that this has brought, so I'm going to do similar things what I did with the play-by-play, I think it's called.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
I quite like that. Okay, so again, let's move on to the next one, because we've still got some other ones. We've got the Silk Vocals. Now, this is an interesting one. I've never used Silk Vocals before, a video I made of this the other day. So again, let's go through some presets and see what we can do. Now, I understand this is the first one which actually has a built-in noise gate, so some noise cancellation in there, which is very handy. I believe this is all about compression more than anything, and also de-essing, so this really should be cleaning up the vocal. I'm not expecting too much of a loudness boost from this one, because it seems more like it's squashing the vocal more than anything, but we'll see. So let's see, we've got a lot going on here, so I feel like we need to be bold and pick something. So let's just start with, just something that screams out vocal mix. Come on, there's got to be something in here. Let's have a look. Let's just go to raw to pro, male.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down? Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down? Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound?
Cool. Okay, so you can actually...
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound
That's cool.
ready for the mix down? Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which
So actually, because I can hear what's wrong with the mix, let's have a listen.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice
I'm going to turn this up a lot.
ready for the mix down?
Okay.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down? Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice...
Okay. This one's a little bit more interesting. So I think this one is not much of a loudness boost, so I keep expecting it to really like bold out the vocal.
Mixing my
But it's not really doing it.
Trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for...
Do you know what? This one's the one I'm struggling with most at the moment, which is very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one last quick listen to the custom preset, see if there's anything in here. Male vocal in your face.
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down? Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down?
Okay, so I'll leave it like that. Now this is very interesting, this one, because
Mixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound ready for the mix down.
Okay, so that's the one I'm most happy with. Again, as you notice, I spent a lot more time on this one, which is kind of interesting because it takes a little bit more working out. I feel like there's a little bit of limited control. Now, there are these adjustments here that I could do to try and focus on some frequencies, which kind of made the vocal sound very boxy and tinny at the same time. But the built-in compressor, that's done its job. That's pretty cool. Like, you know, you can control the loudness a lot better actually with that. And the noise suppression is actually really good. I actually think it's really good and really easy to use. Literally, you can just turn up one knob and it's cancelling out any noise. Kind of reminds me of the RVox in that sense as well. So again, pretty cool plugin. I guess when we compare at the end, that's when we'll really know if it's any good. And lastly, we've got the Butch Vig Vocals. That's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it?
Fixing my voice,
so straight out the tin.
Trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound?
Okay, it's made it slightly thinner, so that's something to keep in mind. The Butch Vig Vocal, I haven't used this in years. But again, we're sticking to presets, so let's start with the BV lead vocal.
Fixing my voice,
very tinny.
Trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down.
Okay.
Mixing my voice,
Got a bit more loudness.
Trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my
Distortion.
voice
Okay, that's
sound?
cool.
Ready for the mix down.
Wow.
Mixing my voice,
What other fills?
trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound?
Telephone. Okay, do you know what? Actually, let's have a quick look, see what's going on here. Oh, nice. We've got lo-fi as well.
Mixing my voice.
Okay, I tell you what, if you're wanting a quick mix of certain sound, because as a producer, I do get the request for that infamous telephone vocal mix. So that's really cool that it's got a really good preset for that, and as well as distorted vocals. That's really cool. I'm really impressed with that from the Butch Vig Vocals. Now, I really liked Pop Vocal 1. I feel like we could do something with this.
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down.
Oh, actually, I
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound?
Tube.
Ready for the mix down.
Oh, okay.
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which
Don't need any of that.
plugin makes my voice sound?
Don't need any of that
Ready
either.
for the mix down.
Okay.
Fixing my voice, trying to make
Little
some
bit too
noise.
much.
Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down. Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down.
Okay, I quite like that. I feel like I could spend a lot more time adjusting these settings, get it a lot better. But again, this is just about getting the vocal, like trying to polish it off the bat. So now we've done that, let's quickly check out all of these together and see how they sound, starting with the dry.
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down.
Okay, that's dry. Now listen to JJP Vocals.
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down.
CLA Vocals.
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin
turn
makes
that
my
effects
voice
off.
sound? Ready for the mix down.
Silk Vocals.
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down.
And Butch Vig Vocals.
Fixing my voice, trying to make some noise. Which plugin makes my voice sound? Ready for the mix down.
Okay, so again, just a quick interesting thing about it was, so one thing I've noticed with all the vocals, some of the vocals were a little bit too bright, some of them felt like they had a little bit of distortion on them. Now again, this is all the stuff for adjusting, but the whole point of this video is this is all about quick fixes. And if I had to listen to all of them, I think the ones I was most impressed with was the JJP Vocals and the CLA Vocals. I feel like them two were probably like the best off the bat. They had some presets in there. I think part of it is because of the loudness boost that you got, because the vocals I recorded were quite quiet, but there's also some editing, I could take the effects out quite easy. Without the effects, I thought the dry signal was actually quite nice and clean once I'd done the adjustments. Silk Vocals, if I'm being completely honest, was kind of the biggest letdown because I'm very excited to see what it would sound like. Now, it does have the built-in noise gate, which I think is actually really good and is the best feature of it. I'd probably have to go through a lot more presets to see if any of them are any good to use. And the Butch Vig Vocals is something, again, I feel like if I spent more time on it, I could get it sounding right. I think it's all about saturation and tubes with that one, so that could be really cool. But the thing I love most about the Butch Vig Vocals is the presets. There's a lot of cool presets in there, so I'm definitely going to be using the Butch Vig Vocals just for all the presets in there, like the telephone, the lo-fi, distorted vocal sounds. The pop vocal is actually okay. But again, none of these mixes are finished. There's more to do, but are they all improvements on the actual signal? Yes, they are. That's what counts. Some are better than others, but it's just my opinion. You may listen to them and you may prefer a different vocal mix at any point when I was mixing it at all, and you might be more sold than one on the other. So let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, if any, and if none of them are that good, recommend another plugin which you think is better than all of these combined. But yeah, guys, again, if you want to get these plugins for yourself, I'll leave a link in the comments and description below so you can get hold of them for yourself at Waves Audio. But till then, guys, I hope this video helped. Keep making music, and I'll see you in the next video.